Hello folks, welcome back. So in the previous chapter, we have seen we have a file and directory operations by using which we can do a directory operations on our Linux environment. So this is a list lscdpwd mkdir which is used to create a directory. Then we have touch cp move which are related to copy and move operation for the file. Then we have rm which will remove the file or the directory from the Linux. Then we have a cat which is used to show the content of that file, and we have a more command. So in today's chapter we are going to look into what are the file manipulation commands which are available with the Linux. So these are mainly related to the text files or the files which we are going to use into the Linux environment. So I'll just open my Linux environment. So we can open the terminal where we are going to do a commands or execute the commands. Now let's check what is the present working directory of our environment. So it is a home Kali and we have multiple files on the same. So you see there are multiple files, text files as well as directory which is present on this folder. So now we will first go through the commands and then after that we will execute those commands. So first is head. Now head is used to display the first few lines of the file. So let's say I have a text file and I have to display the first few lines of that file. So I'll go with the head command. Then I have a tail command. It is similar to head, only the difference is that it will show the last few lines of that particular file. Now I have a grep which is used to search the pattern into the file. So what you have to do, you have to use the grep command. Then after that you need to provide a pattern. Now this pattern is a case sensitive if you want to search anything, and then you have to give the file name in which you have to search for that particular pattern. Then we have a wc, and using this command we can count the lines from the file. Then we have words in the file and characters in the file. So it will show the list of all of these. Then we have a sort. It will sort the lines in a single file. Then we have a unique. Now what unique does? It will remove the duplicate lines from the sorted file. So let's say I have a sorted file and I want to mark out the unique lines from that particular file. This command will be used to remove the duplicate lines and it will give us a list of that particular unique lines. Now we have a sed command which is a stream editor for the text manipulation. So this is how we are going to use the sed command. So you have to type a command sed, then we have a s. So this is a pattern, it is a standard pattern. You have to give the old string which you want to replace and the new string with which you want to replace the old string, and then the file name where you have to replace that particular string. And then we have a chmod which is used to change the permission of the files. Okay, so this is about the theory. Now what we will do, we will execute the commands one by one onto the Linux environment. So let's get started. Now I'll keep this, or I'll use this file. I have a introduction.txt and hello.txt. So I'll first check what are the contents of that file. So for that we have to use a cat command and then the file name. Now you can see there is a Linux introduction into that file. Now I have to check what is the starting lines or the starting few lines of the introduction.txt. What I will do, I will use the head command, head and then introduction.txt. If I enter, you will see I have got few paragraphs from that file. Now my file is a bit small, that's why you are able to see almost all of the content from that file. Still you don't have the last paragraph in this head. So it will show, the head command will show the few lines of the text file. Now let's say I have to use a tail command which displays the last few lines of the file. I will use that as a tail and the file name. introduction.txt. Now you see I'm able to see all the content from that file and gplv2 however. So if you compare this last word with the file we have, this one, so it is showing the last few lines from that file. Okay, so we got this to head and tail. Now I'll just clear the screen by using the clear, and we will go ahead with the third command. The third command is grep. Now we have to keep this in pattern. What I will do, let's say grep, and I have to search the Linux. So what I will do, I will just write a Linux and I will enter. Now you can see there is no result for the Linux. As I told you, grep is a case sensitive language. So if you want to search with the case sensitive, you just have to give that word with proper case. And if I enter, so this will create a confusion. Okay, now what I will do, I will just enter with the capital L, and you see the Linux word which is present into the introduction.txt file is highlighted in red color. So the grep command is used to find the pattern which we give to the file. Now let's say I copy the enterprise and I will search for enterprise in my file. Okay, grep, then we'll just paste the command, paste to clipboard and enterprise, and I have a introduction.txt. Okay, so you see, I can see there are only two words with the introduction, enterprise and enterprise, and it will show only that data. So this is the use of grep command. Now we will go to the wc. Okay, so wc is used to give the line count, word count and the character count sequentially. So we will just use the same file with wc and see, you are getting the result. So in this file we have 11 lines, 401 words and 2681 characters. We will take another file with wc, and you see again there are total 10 lines, 9 words and 55 characters in this hello.txt. So this is the use of wc command. Let's go ahead with the next command. We have a sort which will sort the file. Now I doubt that the file which we are using will be get sorted. So let's try on this introduction.txt. Okay, we will just check the sequence by using the sort command, sort and introduction.txt. Okay, now you see this is our original file where you can see the last para is at the last, and in this updated file I can see there is a line after that. So this text got sorted, and also it is starting with some other paragraph also. Okay, so this is how it works, and it has sorted the data according to the first word, or I can say it as a alphabetically. I, then we have a G, then we have L, and after that we have a O. So it has sorted the data alphabetically. Now what I will do, I will take the unique which is used on a sorted file. So the main reason we use the unique, we have to find the unique lines from that particular file, and if I use this on a introduction, all the paragraphs which we have are already unique one. We don't have any duplicate lines in here. So what I will do, I have created one other file which is hello.txt, and you see the hello word is printed 9 times over there. Now if I want to check the unique in that hello, it will only show the single hello word, because the main function of that unique is that only. It will show the unique lines from the particular file. So you see, I can only see a single hello, but we have around 9 hellos in that file. So this is a use of unique command. Now I'll just clear and move ahead with the other command. Now we have a sed. Now let's say I'll take the same file hello, and I have to change this hello with some other text. What I will do, I will use the sed, and you see hello, I have to change the hello word. Now first is a old string and second is a new hello. Let's say I'll type it as a new hello and I'll enter. So you see the text got changed to new hello, and this is for the hello.txt. Okay, so this is the use of this sed command, and we can use that to change the old string to the new string. Okay, now the last we have a chmod. So this is used to change the file permissions of any file in the Linux environment. So before moving ahead with this chmod, I want to show you something. So now you see, this is the main what I can say, a description of a permissions on the files which we can see in a Linux. If I, let's first clear this screen. If I write lsltr, you see at the start there is some thing written that drwxr minus xr. So this is nothing but the permissions on that particular file. Now if I see at the start, there is a D which stands for the directory video templates publics, and at the start wherever there is a dash, it will stand for the file. So you see here I have a dash for the two of the text file, and for others I have a directory. This root also is a file, and for this above directories, these all directories, and this stands for the permissions. Now if I go to the table, you see the number which are shown here will give the permission to that particular file. Now the 7 number have the read write x. X is nothing but the execution, R is nothing but the read, and W is nothing but the write. 6 will give the read write permission, 5 read execute, then 4 it will give only read permission, then we have 3 execute and write, then second write, 1 execute, and 0 is no permission. And in that you see there are 4 denotations. First is a U, which is nothing but the user or owner. So this first 3 goes to the owner or user. Then second, this 3 goes for the group, and then so this 3 goes for the group, this 3 goes for the owner, the first one go for the directory or file, and last 3 will go for other world, like the anyone other than user and owner or the group. Now what I will do, I will change the permission to the introduction.txt. So let's say chmod, and what I am going to do, so I am giving here a 3 numbers. So these 3 numbers for each of this, first is for the user owner, second is for the group, and third is for the remaining word. So here owner has a read write permission and not execute permission. The group have only read permission, and the other word also have only read permission. Now I am changing this to 764. Now if you go, 7 will be shown as a rwx, 6 will be shown as a rw minor dash, and 4 will be shown as a r dash, which is nothing but the read permission. So introduction.txt. Okay, now we will check what permissions got assigned. Okay, so you see first rwx, which is nothing but the seventh of number, rwx, and this is for the owner. Previously it was only read and write, now we have got execution permission also. For second we have a group, which I have already shown, group. So for group we got the rw, which I have given a 6 number, and rw dash, and for third we only got the read permission, which is for the other word, and this is a fourth. So this is how you give the permission. Now if I change the permission for the hello file, let's say 444 and hello.txt, and if I do lsldr, you see all the permission for that file got as a read only. So this is how you use the chmod command, and using this you can just give the permission to read write for the group or the owner or the other user which are outside of your environment and using your files. So that's it guys, that's it for the file manipulation commands. So in this lecture we have seen the head command, tell command, gerp, wc, sort, unique, set and chmod.